Hey everybody, welcome to Inspire Velocity. Happy Sunday to you. Just had a rider. I want to say something. BTG, acronym, Bridge That Gap. We're going to try to start something new. Got into a talk, person got into the car, they were upset at one of their elders. They were saying that the person was giving them a hard time about this, some personal things and how to do things, so forth. And I asked him, if I may I tell you my take on it and what we all have to work together at. And he said, absolutely, go ahead, please, because I'm really mad right now. And I said, we all get mad, and we all get mad when we're younger at our elders. One of the things that's happened since the year 2000 is that's become more important than ever is for us to bridge that gap. Okay, bridging the gap. It's in communication. Okay, bridge the gap means to find a way to bridge over the communication from elders to the younger generation. It takes understanding on both parts. So I explained to him, I said, think of it this way. I did go through the same thing with my own children. But we have to communicate and we have to talk. You're not going to find everything online. And I want you to understand, I respect the fact that you guys have to go through something that we as the older generation necessarily, we didn't have to go through. We were able to talk to people, have a gut instinct, get a feeling. You guys have to sift through all this stuff that is true or untrue online in this like avatar surface world. Okay, and I give you a lot of credit because you got to sift through a lot. But if we could think of it this way, and maybe parents have to think of it a little bit more like this, or older people, or teachers, or whatever it may be. We're not trying to tell you you're wrong. Okay, let's get that out in the open. We're not saying you're wrong, because you're wrong means you're going to put up your dukes. You put up your dukes, you're shutting down. Okay, that's never going to work. What we're doing is we're giving you information that you can salt and pepper on your greatness that you already have. To enhance, not to replace, is the message of Bridge That Gap. To enhance, not to replace. I asked him to go ahead and replay the conversation in his head, okay, of what made him mad, and to think of it for just a second in that manner. They're looking to enhance my greatness, not replace my greatness. You already have the good stuff inside, okay? Us elders, the older people, we got to have some understanding both ways. We have to meet in the middle. If we don't meet in the middle, it's going to just continue to separate and separate and separate, and we won't be able to speak each other's language, because the whole time, all we had to do was bridge that gap. This is inspiring because this is a universal thing that I think should be an initiative, an initiative that everybody works on in their own way. You're talking about trainers at work, from older to younger, and vice versa. Understanding one another, where we're coming from, how we're going to do it. When the young man went ahead and did it in his head, I said, does it look different now? He said, it does. I said, so what should you do going forward? He goes, BTG, bridge that gap. So I hope this inspires you. A little message on a Sunday morning of a ride that is just about us communicating better, especially between the older generation and the younger generation. You guys have a great Sunday. I look forward to seeing you next time.